Hi everyone, this is Greg here. Hope you're doing well. In this video or in this webinar, I am going to be telling you how you can get involved in Home Debate Club, what it is, and how it gives you, as parents, carers, families, a really simple way to boost discussion skills and well-being for your child over the summer. So yeah, quickly, just before we start, I just want to tell you a little bit about kind of who we are. If anyone's there, please do send a little comment, say hello. I'd love to say hi. That would be a nice welcoming thing to happen. But yeah, let me just give you a little bit of a explainer in terms of who we are and where the idea came from. So Home Debate Club is a project that we set up, and when I say we are a charity called Smart School Councils, that myself and my friend Asha started a number of years ago, aiming to help young people to have a voice and to support them to get involved in having a say in their schools, because it's got a number of benefits for their own skills, for their future, and also it makes schools better when young people are involved and active within their school community. So yeah, we support schools with a whole school program of something called Pupil Voice, which is about kind of supporting them to have their say. We work with 360 schools across the UK, but also some internationally as well. And we work with loads of different types of schools. And that was all great until the pandemic hit, and we couldn't do that anymore because schools were largely shut. And so we began to think, well, what can we do to support young people to continue to have a say, regardless of the fact that schools weren't on, basically. We didn't want to kind of hibernate and not continue to support that, but we feel that like we wanted to continue doing something to help young people to have that say, which we believe is really important for them and their future. So we came up with this thing called Home Debate Club, and let me just sort of explain kind of why we did that. So we basically made it because we wanted to support that idea of young people having a voice, but also to help them to connect safely with the pandemic. So there's lots of really interesting research to show that when there's something difficult, or there's been a sort of disaster or an issue in kind of globally or in the country, that one of the best ways to support young people to stay well and boost their well-being is by connecting and safely and having a voice within it. Lots of really interesting research on the kind of Australian bushfires and also Hurricane Katrina. That's a really good way to support young people to come to terms with and understand what's happening. And also we made it because we wanted young people to continue building those discussion skills, speaking and listening, that are still really important to work on, regardless of the fact that schools are shut. So that's kind of why we wanted to set up Home Debate Club. So how does it work? What is it? And if you are watching, please do say hi. I am very friendly. My name is Greg. Hello. And if you want to ask any questions, just pop them in the comments. I will stop what I'm doing and I will chat to anyone, basically. I'm very friendly. So how does it work? So Home Debate Club's a live debate for young people. It's for young people aged 6 to 12. So upper primary, lower secondary is the kind of the young people who will get the most out of it. Although we do have some younger sort of 4 and 5 year olds who are very enthusiastic, who attend with a bit more support, and also some older pupils, but that's the age group that we work best for. It takes place every Wednesday, 10:30 to 11. It's half an hour. So snack time, coffee time, whatever you whatever you use that time for on a Wednesday, midway through the week. And what we do is we talk about a pandemic related question. So for example, a couple of weeks ago, our question was, who is your lockdown hero and why? So that stuff I was talking about, kind of the well-being side of it, it's trying to think about how do we connect with the crisis? How do we talk about it in a way which helps us to understand it, but also maybe in a kind of positive way too. And what we do is we support your child to run the debate. So it's different from what you might know of other kind of online learning. It's not like just sitting at a laptop. It's not just being passive. The idea is that we're going to help your kid to run the debate, and that's where those kind of discussion skills come in. So let me just show you kind of what actually happens. So we'll send you a link when you sign up. It's all free, by the way. We just want to help you and your child or children to take part. And you click on the link and you'll come onto this one. So this is the one for next week, 6 days until the next Home Debate Club. So it's quite a little while, but yeah. So this will count down, and there's no kind of sharing of screens or anything. You're just kind of watching a video, so it's nice and safe. And if you want to, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, like I'm guessing people are now, you can comment along. So comment live. So yeah, you'll go to a page like this, and then you'll see me and this other guy called Sam, who are going to introduce a question. So in this example, it's what is your #1 lockdown tip for staying healthy and happy? So we will explain and help to understand what that question means, why we're asking it, and what we can do to understand it. So yeah, and we'll also play some games. So it's always quite, it's quite fun. We have been known to dance sometimes, which I'm incredibly embarrassed by, but yeah, that's happened. And what we do is, so we discussed, so here's the question. And oh, hi Elsie, great to see you. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I'm glad to see that you think it's such a great idea of having fun and learning to stand up for your opinion. Yeah, thank you. That's why we built it, and that's why we made it, and that's what we want to help young people with. So, so this is the question that gets asked: what's your #1 lockdown tip for staying happy and healthy? And then what we do, we invite young people and their families to send ideas in. So beforehand, we will have got lots of ideas for how you can get involved. So, for example, in this case, we've got these 5 answers that young people have sent in. So, to stay healthy, taking each day as it comes, having a balanced day, dancing and walking. And as you can see, if you're watching this, it's all structured for you. So you don't as the adult or parent or carer, you don't have to kind of work out what to do. Basically, we're going to help structure it for you. And we're not going to expect you to be a teacher, because I think that's something that it's a little bit tricky, isn't it? That over the last few months, that lots of parents and carers have been expected to do that. So these are our options, and we're going to give some rules as well. So we're going to help your child to stand up like a teacher, high five the person who should speak, make sure everyone gets a turn, and just to sort of structure it a little bit so they understand what it's like to run a meeting or a debate. And then we go into the debate. So we have got a timer, because we don't want this to go on for ages. We're trying to make it nice and snappy. And this timer will count down. So, you can have your debate in the home, and everyone tries to get involved. And remember that the young person, your child, will be running this, not you. And we will be guiding them through that. So this is happening across the country. So currently we have around kind of 400 or 500 people taking part each week, and everybody's discussing this question. So we're helping you to feel connected to what's like a bigger conversation, not just the one you're having in your kitchen or living room or wherever. And then we have a result. So in this example, the result that won was taking each day as it comes. Look how many votes that that one got, and that was sent in by I think Billy, who's 9 from Dagenham. So he sent in that view, and he convinced loads of people. So he was very happy with his nationwide win. But that's the idea, is really to help young people shape this debate rather than Sam and myself deciding what we think should be important. So not only do in the home are young people kind of considering that and debating what they think, but they're also trying to setting the different answers that we can see on the screen there. And here is a picture of a lovely family taking part in Home Debate Club, chatting to each other and seeing those 2 ugly mugs on the screen. Okay, so what do you need to do? So basically you need to sign up. That's the first thing. Let me just send you the sign up link in the comments if anyone is interested and keen to join us for next Wednesday's debate. And essentially what we'll do is, once you've signed up, we will send you the debate question every week and also a warm-up. And as part, we call the warm-up the mission. So the mission will help you to get ready for the debate. And as part of that, then parents, carers, families, young people will send in their views and ideas which help to become the answers for the debate. So for example, here is Natalie, who sent in her amazing daughter Lola, who's only 5, her video on how she can stay happy and healthy during lockdown, which is about eating healthy foods. And then we will show those live on the debate once we've got parent consent. But also you can send in just words as well. So for example, Billy's from the one who the debate that won, he sent in some beautiful words which convinced everyone. So sign up, we'll send you we'll send you the debate question and a warm up, the mission. And if you'd like to, like Natalie and Lola have done, send in your view on the question, and we'll give you the link to the live debate each week, which will be happening every week across summer, apart from 1 week where we take a break. And you only need 1 phone, tablet or computer. We've made this, when the pandemic hit, with the idea in mind that, not everyone's got loads of computers, and some people don't have any computers. I was with my sister, my niece, when we first started Home Debate Club, and they don't have office jobs, so they didn't have computers at home, or they didn't need it. So yeah, we wanted to make sure that it would work for just 1 phone, basically. So you don't need 1 phone to take part. And during the debate, you just need to enjoy the discussion with your child. There's no right or wrong answers. It's about kind of us guiding you through. And most importantly, I guess, there's nothing for you to prepare or print. You just turn up. You click on the link in the email. So that's what we suggest you should do. And we would love for you to take part. If you missed the sign up link in the comments, I'm just going to put it in again here. So that's the sign up link that you want to go to, and it's on the screen there too. So you can, if you want to get involved, then all you need to do, go to that website link and put in your email. And yeah, thank you very much for coming along to our kind of parent and carer explainer, and thank you for if you already take part, it's great that you have done. Thank you. And we're going to be doing these every Friday at 10:30, just to kind of help people to understand and explain what the Home Debate Club is about. Final thing is that, let me tell you what the question is next week. So we have got, the question next week is, how would you like your school to be different next year? And we have a mission, which will help. So just to give you an example of what the mission looks like, is here's the kind of, here's what we'll give you once you sign up. That, here's a likes and dislikes activity to get ready. Here's some support if you'd like to share kind of what you think. And finally, we have an expert level mission, write a letter to your head teacher, which on what you think how schools should change. And so we create all these nice, simple templates for you to print off, or and some ideas on how to do it. So I hope you found that useful, and if you've got any questions, then do drop us an email or send us a message. And thank you very much for staying tuned in. Bye everyone.